The idea that today has become Christian Homes and Family Services was first broached in Abilene in 1961. It was a ministry idea put forth by the Highland Church of Christ. Highland members were confident that they could meet the combined needs of fostering children, ministering to expectant mothers, and placing children in loving and adoptive homes.
James Walter Nichols was the man who came up with the idea for Christian Homes. James Walter called about 15 of us together. There were businessmen. He got approved by the Highland elders. He started out. We met every Monday morning, but it was going to be a way in which we could help the lives of pregnant girls and young ladies. And it went over with a bang.
The men chosen to serve on the initial board wholeheartedly dedicated themselves to the idea behind Christian Homes. Some of those early members were James Walter Nichols, Clovis Fowler, Bob Branch, James Bass, Jim Haggard, L.B. Lowry, and Bailey Choate. And when the discussion turned as to what to call this new ministry, it was suggested that it simply be called exactly what it was that they hoped children would have: Christian Homes. It would be Abilene real estate developer Bailey Choate who provided office space at his Starlight Motel on South First for the fledgling enterprise. Choate also dedicated a rental income from property he owned that would go straight into the account of Christian Homes. But it was the substantial financial commitment of the Highland Church which provided the funds needed to operate the ministry and to pay the salaries. Choate would later donate 5 lots in North Abilene where a home for expectant mothers would be built.
But Bailey saw the value of having this home, and he gave us his crew, and we only had to pay what he had to pay to get that house built.
Christian Homes formally began its work in 1962 and soon celebrated as the first child, a boy, was placed into the arms of anxious parents ready to provide a loving Christian home. The ministry received its greatest boost when a young graduate of Abilene Christian University by the name of Nancy Miller was hired at the agency.
Nancy Miller gave life to Christian Homes. And they would call us back when they had an adoption ceremony. That was tremendous. The fact that so many of us could come in and see that happening, and I felt really rewarded. And then in her administration, the whole thing just blossomed.
Over the next 4 decades, Nancy Miller would grow the ministry into maturity.
There are others that have been there for almost 25 years, and that's what's made the work so stable through the years. One of them is Bob Parkhill. Bob's been there about 30 years now, and what a great asset he has been to that work. Margaret Ballou has been there, is another one that's been there almost 30 years, and Margaret has done a marvelous job in our adoption program. I think everyone there would testify that the work wouldn't go on without Cindy and Marilyn and the work that they have done and the help that they have been to the professional staff. Another person that's no longer there but was there for 25 years was Charlene Walker, known to most people as Squeaky, and she's what a blessing she was in the maternity program, there for those girls when they were there, when they left, if they wanted to come back and talk with her, always available and always there and willing to listen.
Just want to say thank you, Christian Homes, for blessing us with Ethan 4 years ago.
Thank you, Christian Homes.
Thank you, Christian Homes, for making our family complete.
Thank you, Christian Homes.
Thank you, Christian Homes.
We're thankful to Christian Homes for making our family's dreams come true.
Thank you, Christian Homes.
Thank you, Christian Homes.